No, counting down. Not sure what's going on. We're going to see what's happening here. Okay, so. Oh, okay. All right. It looks like I'm live. This is a new setup I'm testing out here, folks. How's everybody doing? I can't tell how loud I am, so if you can let me know if I'm loud enough or whether I need to talk louder. What I'm doing here is I've got right up there on the shelf. Let me turn it around so you can see what I'm talking about. I get it turned over here. So right up there, I got a camera, and of course I got my Kindle here so I can see the chat. There we go. And let's see if I can aim this. I'm going to aim this down a little bit. Shows a little bit of a close up here of the frying pan. Yeah, I can still do somewhat. All right, so what I'm going to do here today, 2 experiments. One, how this new setup works. 2, I'm digging into the chest freezer and pulling out stuff meat and stuff I bought a year and a half ago, 2 years ago. And so I have some stew meat here that I had, frozen and stuff. I want to make some chili with it. So I'm trying to see exactly how that's going to show. Okay, this one's kind of big. Let me go ahead and move this here down so I don't need it right yet. And that'll give you a view here of the cutting board. There we go. Learning all the logistics here, folks, so don't have too hard. Hey, checked out Prepper, Failing Plan Wolf. Say hi to everybody. All right, so if I cutting up from this, one of the things I was watching a video on one of the Texas chili ones that supposedly won a lot. It has won a lot of contests and stuff. And so I'm going to try doing what they did as far as the way they cook the meat. So first of all, I'm going to start cutting this stuff here. I'm going to get a paper towel here so I keep my hands clean. And go ahead. So I cut smaller here. So it's actually spoon size. But one of the things they did, I thought was kind of interesting, is they seared all the meat before they put it in the pot that they were cooking in. And one of the things they did, they said to do it in small batches so it doesn't wind up. You don't want to fill the frying pan up with all the meat because then it steams it rather than searing it. So that's one of the things I'm going to try out today is to see if I can actually sear meat in a pan. Up here thin strips and then keeping it up here. Probably going to need to get actually get a laptop in here that I can. So right now, this camera here is on a 50-foot USB cable to get back to the desktop in the office back there. So it may, when I was looking at it, when I was testing it out, it looked like it jumps every now and then. So the jumping. I said, I'm experimenting, trying to do stuff here. And I have a feeling I need to get another laptop out here to if I'm going to make a weekly out here. Let me do it. Work on this easier. One of the before I resurrected Gray Man Prepping, when I was doing everything on Pantry compound, one of the channels here in Idaho sent me a charcoal, sharpening tool. And so I went and sharpened a bunch of my knives here. And they're a lot sharper than they were before, and this is going a lot easier. I mean, the tip here is actually cutting through fairly nice without taking it down too much. So the stuff here I'll cut up as fast as I can. I was going to try to get some of this pre-cut, but time being what it was, and technical difficulties in trying to get this all set up here. I just barely got everything out when I went live. Yes, I'm doing small cubes because I like to get I have everything together. I like to take a spoonful and not have a big old chunk falling off and splashing. So. And this is the first time I've tried to use the stew meat in a chili, so we're going to see how well it works. Let's go ahead and turn this on. This is an induction stovetop piece here. So this I prefer cooking on this than I do the ugly monstrosity of a range over there, which takes forever to heat up and takes forever to cool, and it's just a pain. And also that also uses like twice as much electricity as this does. This one has a little bit of extra something on the back that's not easy to cut. Of course, if I turned it over the other way, I probably would have cut through that, whatever that part of the meat was on there. Okay, so one of the things I forgot to get out here, we jabbed it and put a little seasoning salt in the pan to begin with. And still heating up a little bit. So. Yeah, this is going to be interesting here. I'm not used to talking while I'm cooking, so that's why I go dead silence here. That's what's happening. And let's see what we got here. Who else is in here? Karen Singh is here. D. Hendricks is here. Hey guys, so welcome to my experiment with the new camera in here. Actually, an old camera in here for the for it. See if I can put some decent chili here. Later on this evening, I will make another video of the grandsons seeing how they like it. So I'm going to be watching the grandsons this afternoon, two of the grandsons this afternoon. Actually, no, I may have all four, because my daughter has, the meeting at the school with the teachers, and so I'll have all four boys while she's talking to to the teachers. All right. It's going to be a little bit more fun. Thicker piece here is going to make it harder. Lots in the meat there. I will be one of the first to admit I need to learn more about cooking. It's been after I got married, my wife stopped me from experimenting in the kitchen. You know, I admit some of the stuff were failures, but some of the stuff I was doing beforehand was successes. So, you know, she just, felt, that's her domain. She can cook better than I can, so it's like, okay, you can cook better than I can. I'm not going to argue the point. And so she just kind of took over cooking. The only time she allowed me to cook was when she was teaching me to cook something she came up with. Or whether when she was gone and I needed to get something started, she wasn't able to do dinner. And it was a predetermined meal. Okay, so take the lid off of that. And go ahead and pull this up out here just to put these in here. Down there. Seasoning salt on that. Some more in there. Spread it out so it's not steaming itself. All right, people. More cut up here. This is going to be a hot chili. Like basically, I'll be trying everything. Like I could have done all the cooking on this and stirring it, and then taken it and froze it in the seal milk bag. That would be a easier step later on, but I figured just go ahead and probably something to talk over with the staff over how she wants to get stuff pre-cooked like that for the meal later on. And some people don't like the fact that I cut the meat so small for it, but like I said, I don't want to sit there and chew and chew and chew and chew. Plus, this way, gets more flavor to more of the meat, more of the seasonings to it. So, that's still doing fine over there. Get some more here. I gotta talk to Chris and find out what she likes about, if this is a good idea or not. And during the winter time when I can't go outside to do anything much more than shovel snow, I can prep a bunch of the meat and stuff, get it pre-cooked. When I do meals and stuff, it's be a little bit quicker. Everything I'm using here to cook with has been in the pantry for over a year. Well, I consider the test freezer part of the pantry. Some of the stuff I've had for 2 years. So. Yeah, it's keeping the meat's a tedious process. And there slowly, but man, it smells good already. Nothing like good flavored meat. Yeah, I'm not sure what the video that when I caught all the sweet was putting in the meals food saver. Ooh, a little too much there. Spread it out. Does share and doesn't steam. All right. No, the sound cold this morning, and the 10-pound chubs of 90% fat hamburger was $3.89, and the 80 plus that was 90/10, and the 80/20 was $3.79. No, 3.79 or 3.69. Not that much difference. But they had a bunch of the 80/20 on 10% discount. So it was getting closer to its expiration. So whether or not possibly Friday will be down to $20. Uh, yeah. All right. Just about here. All right. Yeah. One of the things that will be happening here when my wife retires and comes up here is, what it'll probably happen just before she comes up here, is that we're going to tear out the kitchen and redo all the cabinets, get real type cabinets. These are manufactured home cabinets, so they are they're shallower than they should be, all the way to the ceiling like we want to. And there's bits in some of it, and we want to get bigger cabinets. Of course, they haven't here for the rest of our retirement here. So, all right. So, this out of here. Off. Want to run on that for a moment. No, I'm not squishing it down. This kind of, when I put the spatula flat like this, it kind of just rolls the meat around so it gets, it goes from one side to another. All right. Now, finally got hot water over here. While it's running, I'll just go ahead and clean up here. One thing I don't like about a water softener, it takes a little bit longer to rinse stuff off, but better than having the mineral break down all the faucets and stuff. All right, so what I'm going to be doing now here, once we get in there, and I'll put this, I'll go ahead and do this up here, back up here now. Just go ahead and put that in there. Turn it on low. Make sure it's plugged in. Yeah, it's plugged in. Okay. Good. Can of diced tomatoes. We put diced tomatoes in just about everything. This will be one of the things that we change up once this is up here and we do more gardening. I'm adding a little tomato to the pan here for a reason of flame. But we want to plant our own tomatoes so we know we're getting better tomatoes than what we get at the store in the diced tomatoes and plant our own diced tomatoes for this stuff. There we go. Put the juice in there, breaking up everything that was caramelizing to the pan. So I'm getting all that flavor stuff off the pan. Just right there, we get all the nice flavorings out of the pan. Okay, got it over here in the sink. Hot water in it. A little soap in it. Things we do, we found out is that with the dish soap here, yeah, we got the Dawn one, we got the medium size one, but the only soap now once they're empty, we fill it up. It's much neater than getting the big dribbles off the other things. All right, so got that in there. Now I'll go ahead and put the rest of the tomatoes, tomato juice in there. There we go. Got it all. Goes in the trash can. All right. Need to grab this up. There it is. Mix this up a little bit. Now, I'm going to move some cameras around here. And like I said, this is an experiment. So I'm going to move this one here around. Get the cord angled here. There we go. Like this, with here, give you a better shot of what's down, going on in the thing here, and it's here. Chris Leon, hey, how you doing? Made some chili beans, and the other day, I thought these just use ground beef. I did a couple of ground beef here, and good. I'm using the meat in it, so that goes. All right, so let me get the rest of this here. Put the legs down on this so it goes all the way down. Okay, and then adjust the legs here. And this goes here. Come on. Then there we go. Get some altitude on here. And then aim this one down here and see if I can get this to lock tight without dropping down more. There we go. And yeah, I think it's going to show up there, okay? Yes, it's in the maybe camera work here. I may need to get oh, there we go. More camera stuff here. Especially if I start doing this more often. Okay, so now adding to this, gonna add there it is. Put it to the right side here. Onion powder. I put a tablespoon of onion powder in here to start. And I'll probably be maybe adding more different things. A tablespoon of cumin. Chili powder. Granulated garlic. And something we put in a lot of stuff is just taco seasoning. This is repeat some of the stuff, but it has some other things in there. And it's just, you know, makes it just a little bit more flavorful. All right, so those are the seasonings there. And put these right here so you can see what I got there. All right. Now, one of the other things I'm going to be adding in here in a second is something you may rebel at, but like I said, I like to experiment, and this is partially, I'm doing double experiment here. That around on here. We've had boxes of rice-a-roni mixes. It's the Mexican style. And let's see here. 2 cups of water. And you add water to it here. I'm just going to put that in there as well. And it's going to take a while to cook. But the rice will extend the chili a bit. Put its seasoning packet in there. All right, trash. Then we get my measuring cup. Yeah. So the staff sergeant bought me a whole bunch. Actually, bought us, but of Pyrex measuring cups. She was getting tired of cheap plastic ones we've been having over the years, getting stained and stuff. And she's been reading more about plastics. Started reaching out chemicals, especially if you put like chemicals in them. So you buy a bunch of new Pyrex ones there. All right. Okay, that in there. Woo! Yeah. I use hot water to put it in, so instantly aromatic. And let's see here. So put this over here to drain out and dry. All right, now one other thing which is probably going to, a lot of you are probably going to go, I'm going to put a can of refried beans in there. I have a ton of refried beans, and I need to use them up. So I made something the other day. You can go back and check the thing. I used to try beef with the ground beef, and it was actually turned out pretty good. Just mixed it all up in the crock pot. Almost forgot the time. Okay, so it says. So once this is, if I was doing this, turn the pie now. If I was doing this on the stove top, it's 20 minutes once you get it to a boil. But we're probably going to let this go a little bit longer here than 20 minutes. I love the side cutting can opener. No sharp edges, and it has a little gripper here, so I can just grab that lid and pop it right on. Okay, now I need to get one of the knives here. We have a bunch of different knives. This is an old camping set of knives that my wife's parents had in their travel trailer, but it's got a nice straight back on here. And so when I put it in there, it acts as a spatula as I go against the edge of the side of the can. Come on, break loose. There it comes. That's everything out here. Break that up a little bit, add some mixes in. Scrape it off. Man, it smells good. If it smells this good, it's going to taste good. Use a spoon really mix this up a little bit better here. I don't know about how much you can see. I mean, I'm going to change the camera settings. I'll have to go back in the office to do that. But this is looking pretty good. And as the rice cooks, it'll thicken up. And I'll decide whether the can of beans to this or not. That was approximately 1 pound of stew meat. Oh, yes. I can tell right now, it does need more garlic. Garlic. Here we go. This is going to be one tablespoon of everything here: the onion powder, the cumin, chili powder, taco seasoning, and now there's 2 tablespoons of garlic. If my youngest son was here, he probably would have dumped 4 tablespoons in to begin with. He loves garlic. Then this is almost right now the consistency of a good taco soup that my wife makes, but we'll see how it goes here. All right, so I'm going to slide on back to the office, and I'll change from that camera to the camera back there, and I'll put this one up on a primary here so you can see how it goes. And so give me a couple seconds to get back there. All right, I'm not sure. Can you guys hear me? Yeah, it looks like it's working right. Okay. Oh, get a light so I'm not so dark here. So yeah. Oh, I need to put that on comments so I can see everybody's comments over here. Oh, it looks like CR is live as well right now. Watch that later. I got a bunch of notifications I gotta get rid of off here so I can see what I'm doing actually. All right, and all right. Oh, you can hear me now. Good. Audio is much clearer. No more echo. There's echo in there. Dang. Okay. Oh, I see what happened. The the Kindle, when it keeps on losing signal now and then, and when it does, it comes back, it unmutes itself. So that's what the echo was. So let's see how long it takes for that. I just tried muting it here, and so I don't get any echo here now. High pitch noise too. Yeah, that was because that was echoing back in there. So yeah, I'm gonna have to get a laptop in there, so I'm not using the Kindle, so it has better control over the locking off. See, the Kindle I can't hook up to the Cat 7 cable. I got Cat 7 cable going in there, so I can hook up a laptop. I just got to get another laptop to do it. Yeah, I've been using a lot of the refried beans. Oh, God, Little Lone Pepper uses it too. And Chris, yeah, so I've been using the refried beans in a lot of things. And I'll probably be using a lot more because 2 years ago when I got the refried beans, they were ridiculously cheap. They were 34 cents a can at the company here called Winco, which is in Washington, Oregon, California, Idaho, and Nevada. They're still expanding, but that's where they're primarily at. And yeah, so the kitchen cam was picking up back stuff. So, anyways, yeah, I even have the I had the speakers in here plugged into the earpiece here, so I couldn't get the feedback here, and I couldn't tell what was going on out there. No, I haven't tried black refried beans yet, but I have. What is it? 24, 36. I got 72 cans of the Rosarita refried beans. What's interesting is that the Rosarita refried beans at Winco, whether it's the plain ones, the low fat, the spicy, the vegetarian, and I forget what the fifth one is, they're all the same price. No, Winco is not an acronym for those 5 states. That's what I thought at first. When I looked it up, then when the guy that founded Winco, it's an acronym for Winning Company. And Winco is employee owned. The majority, he owns a big stock of stuff, but it's not on the stock market stuff. They issue stock to employees to make to give employees an incentive to stick around and work for the company. But as far as the refried black beans, all right, someone just did a video in the last couple of days on making refried beans. I think it was Tammy at Rebel Canners. And so I got to go back and make sure I was watching that on the Kindle instead of on the computer. On the computer, I can easily save videos to. I have some folders. One folder is called or playlist. It's called Other Channels. The other one's called Other Channels Food. And I save it those there for stuff I want to review again or have my wife watch. Yeah, 76 should be enough for a few meals. So even if I use, all right, when this thing of chili's done, this will probably give me 6 to 7 meals from it. And so basically it just about covers a week off of 1 can of refried beans, the meat, the can of diced tomatoes, and the box of the rice-a-roni Mexican style. Now, if I add another can of refried beans to it, that'll probably kick it out another 3 meals. If I go and add a can of black beans to it, I got black beans, and I got pinto beans, and I got chili beans that are somewhat mildly seasoned to begin with. If I add one of those to it, it'll extend it a little bit more. Hey, Nomadic Rat Pack. Yeah, we have a nice large one here in. Let me go ahead and put that up there. We have a nice large one here in Idaho Falls, and they have a large section of bulk stuff. I can go in and I get 10-pound boxes of pasta. I can get the extra white egg noodles. I can get macaroni. I can get rigatoni. They have like all the different types of pasta. They got them in 10-pound in 10-pound boxes, in a big bag inside. And it's when you go over to the shelves where they got the other sizes, the 2-pound bags, the 1-pound bags, the 12-ounce bags. The price over there, the cheapest usually is like anywhere from $1.25 to $2 a pound. The last time I got the boxes, at 92, 93 cents a pound, in getting 10 pounds at a time. Yeah, my wife likes using her Instapot, but we don't see the need to have multiple Instapots. We have multiple crock pots because, the one broke we inherited from my mom. It was a bigger one, but this one here, it was a gift. We didn't buy it; it was given to us. It's like, okay, we're going to do it. I'm looking at the picture to see if it's bubbling yet. Yeah, it looks like it's starting to bubble in there. I'll go check it out here in a minute. So yeah, my wife has an Instapot. She's canned in it. She does a lot of rice in it. She does other things in the Instapot. And so when she actually retires and moves up here, she's going to spend a couple of weeks teaching me how to use the Instapot. But yeah, this is an experiment. If this takes off and I'm able to come up with enough recipes, and she can feed me recipes to try out up here, I'll try to do this once a week or once every other week. So it does it. Now, one of the things I do have, and when I go back in there and I go back to the big camera, I'll show it to you. I bought for the CERT program when we were selling stuff at the preparedness fairs, and for the Winter Wonderland down on Main Street in Martinez. It starts right after Thanksgiving and goes through Christmas. And they got Santa Claus there. They bring in Glacier Ice brings in a big, huge 40-footer, and they got like a wood chipper, but it's an ice shredder, and they make snow in the plaza there on Main Street. and they make a big, they stack up all these bales of straw and stuff, everything's structured, and they put it like a foot or two of snow over it, and they come in, depending on what the temperature is, and add 6 more inches of snow to ice snow to it, and kids, they go down on the saucers and stuff, and off on the side they start making snowmen and stuff. But we had a booth set up there where we were selling hot chocolate, soup, and chili, little bowls of it. And so I have a 3-thing crock pot that we have the soup, the chili, and whichever one was moving more of, if the soup was moving faster or the chili was moving faster, we do the third one, the same one. And then we had a big 5-gallon urn of hot water for hot chocolate. You had one with racks in it, too many pizzas. Yeah, the air fryer, we had someone give us one, and we never used it. It was, it just got packed away, and we gave it away this summer. But what we do have is we do have a couple toaster ovens. And the toaster, the big toaster oven we have, you can take the Costco pizzas. I guess they're 12, 14 inches round. You get a box of 4 of them. And my oldest son loves those things, the cheese pizza. And he'll plug it in and he'll put a pizza in. And it's unfortunately, with the price of electricity going up there, is making it so that my wife's thinking about, telling them, all right, stop using it, start using the oven, because gas is cheaper than electricity for even for using a toaster oven to make a pizza. Yeah. I'm not sure what, I know my wife still has one that's about twice the size of that one there in California. And she has a couple of the enameled Dutch oven pots from Sam's Club when they go on sale after Thanksgiving, between Thanksgiving and Christmas. They're usually a 2 crock pot set. Well, she has 2 of the 2 crock pot sets, so she has 4 enameled crock pots. And we have 2 or 3. I know we have at least 2 of those induction hot plates. And using the Dutch oven on it, you can turn it down, and it, you turn it up high, it gets the cast iron really hot quick, and you turn it down, then it acts like a crock pot. And then when you take it off, being all that iron, it keeps the heat going longer. But yeah. But anyways, the CERT team, when they for the CERT program, when the city decided to start funding it, and so we didn't have to do fundraisers. So I had all this stuff. So, guys, do we need to keep this or for emergencies out there in the field for cooking stuff? They go, no, go ahead and take that home. We're gonna the city's gonna buy us some bigger stuff for some 20 quart or 40 quart crock pots for cooking stuff in, so that they can have it out there for emergencies and stuff. Because, hey, the city's funding it. They expect us to feed the police department too, when the police department's out there on for wildfires, whatever's going on in the city that they respond to. All right, I am gonna slip back in there for a moment, and hopefully that'll stay muted for the Staff Sergeant's hubby one will stay muted, and I'll bring up the audio in there for a minute, and we'll check it out. So let me go to settings here and change the audio to the in here. Let me know if I got the high pitch whine going again. And let's see here. Let's take a look, see what this looks like here. Okay, no, it's not. It's hot, but it's not quite bubbling yet. Now, one of the things I can do to thicken this up really quick, if this is too thin for me, once the rice is all cooked and everything too, instant mashed potatoes. Not the mashed potato pearls which have butter in them, but just the plain old mashed potatoes. And you can just when it's boiling or bubbling, you just add some to it, mix it until it gets the right consistency, and that works great. And what does it say here? High pitch is back. Dang. And it's lots of communications, but it still says this is that. All right, so I got to figure out why that high pitch is going on. I do notice when I come in here, there's I thought it was, I got a little tendonitis there, but how bad is the high pitch? Is it really annoying, or maybe I ought to go back, maybe I ought to see about lowering the volume down on it. So let me run back in and see if I can adjust the volume for this camera and see if that'll get rid of the high pitch. Okay, I reduced the volume of the mic, and they added a new feature called reduce background noise. So I clicked that as well. So all right, let's see here. Farmer Son Prepping, how you doing? How's the sound? Sound is it's gone mostly. Okay, yeah, because I was up for on maximum sound for it, so I moved it from 200 down to 120. And I clicked the other thing on it. So let me show you something here, real quick here. This is the 3-pot crock pot that we have. So one of these times here for the holidays when the staff sergeant is up here, then we'll get with my daughter over here, and we'll cook multiple things in this for like Thanksgiving or Christmas or something. So, and now this is cool. Let me, this is the induction one. So let me show that up there for you. And it's really neat. It has a power control, temperature control, and we got 2 of these for sure that I know of. And I'm not sure if we picked up a 3rd one years back or not. This is up on full, and it's hot. So this is probably going to take a little bit longer, but yeah, mix it up there. It's looking good. The rice is a little thicker here, so just going to taste to see what it tastes like here. A little more onion. Onion powder. There we go. So it's now 2 tablespoons of garlic and 2 tablespoons of onion. Yeah, I made a mistake in not turning this up to high sooner. I'm going to go head back in the back there. All right, default volume and camera. Okay, I'm back here. And can everybody hear me fine? Yeah, that's a fairly small crock pot. I mean, I've actually when I dumped 1 can of refried beans, 1 can of chili beans, 1 can of black beans, and 1 can of navy beans in there with 1 pound of hamburger and 2 cans of um, diced tomatoes. That thing was full to the top. It was tough staring it. Hey Joe, how's it going? Garden State Gardeners in the house. Okay, so just an announcement. Joe's new channel, Grow Big TV, is kicking off today, this afternoon. Joe, is it? Joe, you can put the information about that out there if you can. Coming up on Saturday, I want to remind everybody about Saturday. Saturday, Survival Saturday here on Gray Man Prepping is starting 2 hours early. We're starting at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Figure out your time zone from there. We got Dr. Paula Ruffin on again, and we're going to do a double broadcast to both channels again. This time, Gray Man Prepping is going to be the primary channel. And we went, 2 hours and 20 minutes or so last Friday with her. And we still had a bunch of questions to answer. And I never got to a question that one of you guys had emailed me. And she wanted to be anonymous. So, whoops. Okay, it's a she. Wanted to be anonymous in asking it. And so I emailed the question to Paula, and she goes, "This is great. This has so many layers to it that we need to break down and talk about it." And so we'll probably spend at least a half hour just on that one question on Saturday. So, and also coming on Saturday, we're doing the 1,500 subscriber giveaway. And actually, I know, look over here just for laughs and giggles to see where I'm at now. Refreshing the, all right, 1,511. So, yeah, so YouTube did not steal away a bunch of the subscribers like they do every time you hit up one of the milestone marks. So that's good. And so what we're going to, so I'm trying to multitask here. Oh, I'm on an email list with Harvest Right freeze dryers. Let me see here. They sent me the email on it. They've started their Black Friday sale now for Harvest Right freeze dryers. And let me see what this shows here before I share it out. Black Friday, $500 off the price of their Home Pro freeze dryer. So anybody's interested in that, go to actually let me just I'll drop that link down in here for you guys if anybody's interested in it. My wife and I have been talking about it, but we're not going to get one till she's up here. But because also there's a friend of ours up here that has a freeze dryer. She says, you guys can come over and use it anytime you want. So we may be doing that before we actually buy one. All right, cool. Gannon. Well, for most of the seasonings, after about 20 minutes or 10 minutes, you can tell if it's with that much liquid. I froze. With that much liquid, and it breaks down to seasonings, and you can start telling what it's going to taste like. And that's why I'm going to be probably running it a little bit longer here before and I'll go out there and do a taste on it here. Wow. Okay, I'm going to share this here, just to give you guys some information here. Share screen, entire screen. There we go. Share, and boom. There we go. So yeah, so this is the medium-sized one, and it's down to 2,600 from 2,700 from 3,200. The large is also $500 off, as is the extra large is $500 off. The small, no, the small is $300 off. But the medium, large, and extra large are running. Okay, so the medium says up to 3,000 pounds for food per year. The large is 5,000 pounds per food per year, and extra large will process 10,000 pounds of food per year. But you're running that thing 24/7. But anyway, so there's that. Save that and send that one to the wife here later. And of course, Thrive Life has just started their November sales. Sam's Club sent theirs out. It started today. And then they got these doorbusters for this weekend, the 3rd, 4th, and 5th. All the Christmas stuff going out is out now, big time. And so they got all sorts of stuff. I have to look at that one. $270 off a HP Pavilion laptop. I need to get another laptop for the kitchen where I can do this stuff and I can actually stay in there talking to you and looking at stuff without having to come back in here. No, the other brands, I haven't heard anybody saying good, bad, or ugly on the other ones. The only ones I've seen anybody do a review on is Harvest Right, which is the leader for home canning, home freeze drying stuff. So yeah. So, but I have not seen anybody do any on the cheaper ones at all. Actually, let me look at something else here. I'm going to look something up here for you guys. Let me see, just in case. I seriously doubt it's going to be there. Oh, okay. So on Amazon, I typed in freeze dryer. I didn't even get how all the way through, and freeze dryer popped up as one of the popular searches. No, this is not cheaper. This is more. This is $6,000 there. And then they go into dehydrators. So Ace Hardware carries only Ace Hardware. We've got several things going on in the mind here. Amazon carries only one freeze dryer, and they call it a, I don't think it's actually a freeze dryer. All right, so they don't even carry one. So let me go back here to do a Google search. Let's see what they come up for sale. Okay. Freeze right, freeze right, freeze right, freeze right, freeze right. Dehydrator. Yeah. The only ones I can find are this is the big monster thing. This is a big one. That's just a freezer. Yeah, as far as freeze dryers go, only Harvest Right is coming up. Unless you want to get into some lab stuff here. So, well, most of the prepping sites I've gone to have gotten themselves as a dealer for Harvest Right. Oh, Four Patriots has a freeze dryer. Well, if the Four Patriots freeze dryer is anything like the other stuff they sell, it's garbage. You could give me Four Patriot stuff, and I'll throw it away. I tried some of the freeze dried stuff someone gave me once. Oh, I about puked. And the channels that have tested their solar generator, one channel burned it up. Wasn't even using the full output it was supposed to do, and it burnt up. And others say it just it's like my thing last night was talking about trick or treat prepping. It's a trick. They say, "Oh, look at this treat." It's a trick. You have to go to their site to look at it or buy it. Come on. Okay. Yeah, their number one thing they're pushing there is their solar. First thing popped up was for their solar generator. It's not a generator; it's a power station. Survival foods. Yeah, that's what they're pushing. On their homepage, that's what they're pushing more than their freeze dried foods and stuff. Yeah, they're selling the little solar powered battery pack as well, but I can't even find. Search. All right, let me try search. Freeze dryers. Let's see what they have. I put in freeze dryers for them, and it's They got one $6,000, and it's got 1, 2, 3, 4 shelves in it. That's like the small one from Harvest Right for half the price. Oh well. There it is. There's Joe on Grow Big TV. With the I do it at least until it starts boiling, so I go in there and take a look at it again. So
Oh yeah, it is. Um, yeah, it's on the bottom of a channel. There's one channel that reviews. I mean, he has thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars into um, the solar generators, and he's and I mean, he's done a couple hundred different brands and models and stuff, and he has a spreadsheet on it. Theirs is on the bottom under, and it has just about everything on it is red. All the little light items as far as being bad, and it says don't buy. So what about Alibaba, Wish, or don't know? Well, I'm gonna go back in there real quick and check it out and see if it's about done. I may need to add. I think it should be about done. I may need to add some instant potatoes to thicken it up. So let me do some changes around here real quick. First thing I'm going to change is going to be the camera. And now I'm going to change the microphone.
Okay, let's check this out and see what it looks like here. Okay, the outside's really hot. The top's hot. It's got to be. Oh, there are some small bubbles starting to come up, and the rice is getting a little bit bigger. Where's the camera at? I don't want to go outside the pot. I want to get up there so you can see the rice. The rice and stuff is getting a little bit bigger. I want to put a little bit of mashed potato on there, thicken it up just a little bit here. And since I'm in Idaho, can you imagine what I'm going to use? Just a little out of time here, mix it in. Yeah. And I found out with mixing the mashed potatoes in there sometimes, you got to go a little time. You think, oh, I can dump this much in, and all of a sudden it's gone too thick for you. Whoop. I like my chili thicker. And that's just about it. Maybe a little bit more here. Just a little bit more. That should do it. Picking up just nicely for me. Yeah. Thickened up nicely. Just about where I want it. Still splatters a little bit when it pours. Okay, so we do a little taste test here, and towards the can. There we go. Splatter a little bit here. Dribbled off the spoon. There we go. All right. Either I need to add another can of tomatoes and refried beans, or next time only use half a tablespoon of the cumin. But you definitely use a little more onion. That's just about enough garlic for it. I think with the ultra-fine onion powder, the flavor goes in fairly fast into the mix. The granulated garlic takes a few minutes. The cumin takes about 10 minutes. Chili powder takes about 10 minutes. All right, that should be well mixed in there. That's hot. Another bite here. Better. Yeah. All right. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up here, guys. I think this is a good one. And like I said, if I toss in another can of diced tomatoes and another can of refried beans, this would extend it out for several more meals, probably about another 3, maybe 4 more meals, just by adding another can of each of those to it, which would help out on those that are doing the $50 food challenge. You know, check to see what the prices of refried beans are. I know when I bought all mine, they were like, I think I bought them at less than 50 cents a can. So on sale last week, if I remember right, around 74, 76 cents a can. So, yeah. So, crock pot meals are one way to extend your buying power of your food by making a meal using inexpensive ingredients in it and ingredients that'll help expand the what it can do. I could also just put in a cup of the minute rice into here, and that would expand it a bunch too. Or I can just put in some regular, long cook rice, put it in there and leave it in there for another, 20, 30 minutes, and it would be fine then. All right, so as always, stay happy no matter what life throws at you. Stay safe. Don't go out and do anything foolish. Keep adding to your preps: water, food, medicines, clothing, skills. Learn more skills. Learn how to cook more. Learn how to grow a garden. Learn how to can. All right, take care, and I'll see you tomorrow night for the midnight ride. Take care. Now I got to go shut it off.
And it looks like Courtney and Dustin came in. Hi, guys. Well, I'm in it now.